Just what we reported on the injuries.
Just today, how did you view today's game, the loss? What are your thoughts on it?
It's tough. Tough. Make no excuses. We have the license and the ability to be a good football team, and things that we're usually good at, which is, playing better. And as opposed to penalties, and the other team capitalizing on. We're able to capitalize on those, and so, as I said, no excuse. We get better. We need to get better, and we're a good football team. We're not good enough in some of the areas that you need to win games. And back to work. I mean, it's just hard work always pays off, and we gotta strive to do that.
You mentioned some of these self-inflicted wounds over the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
14 penalties against the Giants, 10 more today.
Yeah,
Turnovers. Just what are you seeing in that regard in terms of some of these mistakes, some of the self-inflicted wounds that you've seen over the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, just and being made, in opportune times. We're good enough to overcome some, but just need to. You need to minimize it, and that's an area that we need to get better at.
How do you go about improving in that area?
It means knowing what to do, know what we're doing, how we're doing it, and that's what you practice.
Jim, your first 3 games, I think, were 15 penalties combined, and these last 2 it's 24. What's changed from the first 3 to these last 2 in regards to that?
Well, without going through every single one of them, just knowing what to do, when to do, focus on one play at a time. The different ones that happened. I'm going through and doing my head. They're correctable, but there's got to be, and there's been emphasis put on it. We just need to emphasize it more, practice it more, work on it more, and get it to where we're at our best when our best is needed most, and that is one down at a time.
Jim, you said we're not good in some areas where you need to be good at to win football games. Which areas are those?
The big ones right now: penalties, turnovers. Those are the two big ones.
So you said last week that the hits that Justin was taking were very concerning.
Mistakes that are taking points off the board. You saw those plays today.
So last week you said the hits that Justin was taking were concerning, and he was sacked again 4 times today. And do you feel like you have the players in the building up front to protect Justin?
Yeah, I do. And I thought there's at those times we were. It was started well, and I thought we were efficient, staying ahead of the sticks, and then some of those penalties got us behind the sticks and put us in position to not be bailed out. And Justin did. I thought Justin had a heck of a game. Some of those long distance third downs, he picked them up, but we were in an illegal formation. Our tackle was too far back, and what was the other one?
The other third down that was called back.
Yeah, we picked it up and then
got a call back. False start, I believe.
Yeah.
With Trey and Mekhi, they were in and out of today's game. Do you have an update on their injuries?
Just what we reported.
Some of
That's the reason they were coming out.
I felt like there were some procedural issues on offense today. You had used a couple timeouts in the first half when you weren't lined up correctly. You had the false start when Trey and Quentin went in motion at the same time. The 4th down, it looked like Tyler got on pretty late and you guys had to rush through there. Anything you're seeing from the offense as far as why you think some of those procedural, operational issues might be happening?
Well, the first one we weren't lined up in the right formation. Justin saw that and called the timeout. The fourth down we did come on late, but we got the look we wanted and continued with the play. Didn't use the timeout there because we had the look we wanted. The two in motion, I mean, there wasn't. Two guys are allowed to go in motion. But still, we're not doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And that's where you gotta tighten up and get everybody functioning on the same page.
Jim, it seems like penalties sometimes compound on themselves. When you see that momentum happening, what can you do as a coach to kind of stop it, get the guys to reset?
There's the things you can do as a coach. The first thing that jumps to my mind is, we just work at it. Practice it to where it's honed in, it's dialed in, and you don't lighten up, you tighten up. We got to tighten up the operation in every way.
Do you feel there's some of those mistakes compounding from last week's loss that you saw again today?
I don't know about compounding.
Jim, there are only so many hours in a week to prepare. Do you feel like this is eminently fixable?
I do. Concentration, focus, in our assignment, our alignment, our technique, all the things that you do as a good football team, and things that we have done that are in our DNA, in our character, and when things are happening outside the team's character, more focus in those areas.
Is that why you feel like you guys aren't panicking after the skid and the penalties and all that because you've done it for a few games this year?
Just got to get better. And work. Back to work. That's the message.
How do you know that these things are outside the team's character that happened in back-to-back weeks?
I'd like to not become a habit. Once can be a thing. Another time. No, definitely don't want to have three in a row. We need to get the bleeding stopped on the penalties of self-inflicted wounds, and it takes. I know that I know we're capable of doing that. Know we're a good football team in those areas, and we're not good at it right now. But we'll get better.
And just going back to that fourth down, why was Tyler so late to come on?
Called for the personnel group, and I don't know if he didn't hear it. I don't know why he didn't go out there.